Hello guys, I am back again. Today I'm very sad and the reason is not far-fetched. While I was going through social media this afternoon, I stumbled on a post made by actress Toyin Abraham in relation to the performance of her movie at the cinemas. And it broke my heart because I was expecting more from her than that statement that she put out. In the said statement, she complained that her movie is not being shown in all cinemas in the country. And also, she made a particular reference to the fact that she has managed to earn 58 million naira from the movie despite the fact that she didn't induce people with gifts and cash. And on the surface, you would think this statement is harmless. But when I went through the comment section and quotes on Twitter, I saw that so many people read deeper meaning to that statement. Some of them felt she was shading her colleague, especially Funke Akindele, whose movie is also currently showing at the cinemas. So, Funke Akindele has this tradition of giving out branded t-shirts, cups and the likes whenever she goes to the cinema. So many of them are saying Funke Akindele is the target of that statement. But before I proceed, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel to encourage me. Now back to the matter. I feel personally that with that statement, Toyin has succeeded in destroying a huge part of her goodwill. Because the statement is definitely not going down well with so many people. Even people that are hitherto compassionate towards her are questioning the reason why she released that statement. Because the statement was not clear. Truth be told, she might have released that statement with a good conscience, without even thinking of any competition or thinking of any of her colleagues. But the statement is doing the opposite of what she intended it to do. According to some of the respondents to the statement, they are claiming that she also induced in one way or the other. For example, some of them claim that she told her fans to hold on to their ticket because they will be winning some things some months down the line. And they are of the opinion that that is a kind of inducement for people to buy your ticket so that they can stand the chance of winning something some months after. That she shouldn't now be saying that despite the fact that she didn't induce, that she was able to make that amount of money. And you know that this is coming at a time where Nollywood is greatly fractionized. So I'm feeling really sad because she should have run that statement through a PR person or a spokesperson to vet it before she released it. I am almost certain that she released it without their consent because nobody would see that statement without reading 1 or 2 minutes to it. And coupled with the fact that she is in the cinemas with a host of her colleagues, Mercy Aigbe, Funke Akindele, who are both trying to stimulate people to watch their movies. Mercy Aigbe is running discounts, which we can say is like a form of inducement. Funke Akindele is heavy on giving out branded souvenirs, which we can say is a form of inducement according to that statement. So the statement can be seen in isolation. Many people, fans of those other people, would definitely read meaning to that statement, even if that is not what Toyin intended. So I feel sad for Toyin. Over the last couple of months, she has been battling with trolls online over her political affiliation in the last election, over the choice of candidate that she went with in the last election. And just recently, she was able to overcome the trolls and the thing has gone down on the internet. Now with this singular statement, she has woken up the trolls. Because when I saw the quote of that tweet on Twitter, man, it was devastating. Toyin, what prompted you to even conceive the idea of adding those few lines to that statement? The statement would have been perfect without making reference to inducement and gifts. You already have the momentum going for you. So there is no reason for releasing any statement. Your movie is doing perfectly well by her standard at the cinemas. A movie that you released like 2 or 3 days ago that has already garnered almost 60 million naira can be seen as a struggling movie. And people who have been privileged to watch this movie have said that you came with your A game and that the storyline is educative and informative. So what else do you need in form of PR to have now self-sabotaged yourself with that statement? And we know that you, your fans, and the fans of your competitors, in quotes, have always been at loggerheads with each other. Now this statement is going to fuel more enmity and hate between the fan bases. This is not what Nollywood needs now, and I feel you should introspect and you should be beating yourself up by making that mistake. I agree that after a couple of hours, you retracted the statement and provide some context. But the deed had already been done before you issued that rejoinder. You should have removed that statement immediately before it went viral. Now you've opened old wounds, you've bruised so many egos, and your fans and the fans of your competitors are now baying for blood. I don't see how that statement is going to work in your favor at this point. Because the fans of Funke Akindele and fans of Mercy Aigbe were likely going to watch your movie in the spirit of unity and in the mood of the season. But now with this your statement, you've put an end to making money from their fan bases. And I know that you spent hugely on this movie because I can't just understand why you would release that statement at this moment in time for a movie that has not even spent up to a week and a movie that is already doing well. I feel your focus should have just been to continue galvanizing your fan base to troop out to watch your movie instead of drawing inferences and saying, despite the fact that you didn't induce, those ones are rhetorics. Nobody needs them at this point. The focus should be gingering people to go out of their way to watch your movie. You can now talk later, maybe at the end of your run at the cinema, you can now be making reference to it, by which time you would have recouped your investment and made enough profit. But now, in the middle of a match, you are shifting the goalpost, which is totally unacceptable. Now, no matter how much you explain, nobody is going to agree to the fact that it was an innocent statement that you made. Because of the existing rift in the Nollywood industry, because of the existing tension between you and Funke Akindele. And I even find it very disturbing that you were the same person that extended an olive branch to Funke Akindele earlier in this year. You wrote an epistle which was responded to with just 1 or 2 words. You've been preaching peace and you've been advocating that there should be no competition, that everybody should support one another. So it is really disheartening that you are still now the same person that is creating an avenue for acrimony in the industry. This is not a good look on you, and I hope it won't end up being your end in the industry, because the statement has already gone viral and it's going to have a far-reaching effect on how people perceive you. Because so many people, from what I saw on social media, are now shaking their heads that this is a self-sabotage. It is an unforced error, unforced mistake. You weren't under any duress, under any pressure to release that statement. Out of the blues, you just released a statement in the middle of celebration. I think it is really sad. And I would strongly recommend that Nollywood, maybe, I don't know what the name of your body is called, should sanction you and penalize you for releasing such a reckless statement that is capable of creating more division within an already divided Nollywood. Putting you on a ban for like 2 or 3 years would definitely set you up straight and will make you understand the fact that you need a potent team and a working team around you. It would make you understand the role of a PR, the role of a spokesperson in whatever statement you want to issue out. An actress of your caliber shouldn't be releasing statements recklessly. Any statement that is coming out from an actress of your caliber should be thoroughly vetted and analyzed. So I believe that Nollywood is going to act, but what I'm not sure of is how heavy the sanction is going to be. But I'm recommending a 2 or 3 year ban to set you straight, to let you know the broader implication of that statement. It is so sad that you've worked so hard up to this moment, and now you are using your own hand to destroy everything you've worked for. Because now, you can't accuse anybody of hating you. You can't accuse anybody of sabotaging you. You were the one that released this statement yourself. And you can't say that you will release it under duress or you were forced to release it. It emanated from your social media pages. So there is no excuse this time around. You can't put the blame on anybody, or you can't transfer the blame to anybody. So you have to take your hell, apologize profusely for making that costly mistake, and clean up the statement from the internet. Reach out to your colleagues that are also currently running their movies at the cinema and explain things to them. Let them know that you didn't intend to create a rift between you and them. You didn't intend to draw up comparison. You didn't intend to create unnecessary and unhealthy rivalry between you and them. And I know that they are all mature enough to understand with you. But I don't know how you are going to erase it from the memories of the so many fans that have seen it. I wish you the best of luck. I've seen your movie. It's a great one. And so many people have also underscored my view of the movie. That's a great one. And I wish you recoup your investment and make serious profits from it. But going forward, if you escape this sanction from Nollywood, going forward, please, always run your speeches, your statements through your spokesperson, your PR team, so that they can give you a sincere and thorough feedback before going to the public. And this is a lesson to every one of us, especially those that are in the public eye, celebrities, business owners, and anybody of significance in the society. A simple mistake can destroy your years of hard work. A simple mistake can be used against you for a very long time. So let us be always circumspective. Let us be always sensitive whenever we want to issue a statement, whenever we want to release anything to the public. But because once you release these things, you can't take them back. It's like breaking an egg. Once broken, you can't get your whole egg back. So please, this is a teachable moment for everybody to reflect deeply before pushing anything into the internet. It is important, please. Let me stop here. If you've been educated and informed by this episode, kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you.